Another one I noticed was on technology in carp fishing, and you know, do I consider technology cheating? And quite simply, the answer is no. I mean, you know, no one considers a bite alarm cheating now, do they? But they might have done 20 years ago. I don't know when the first bite alarm came out, but when the first person started using one, and you know, someone said, "Oh, you go and fish and you're going to sleep," and you say, "Yeah, well, bite alarm's going to wake me up when I get a fish." A lot of people could see that as cheating, but now it's absolutely the norm. And there's quite a few bits that I've brought into my fishing recently, which, from someone else looking, could call it cheating. For instance, the FishSpy marker float, that's something I've used a great deal on this little lake. I've not used it at loads of venues, and it's not something I use to try and locate the fish. But once I've had a little lead around on a new spot or something, might want to, you know, I've got an idea what it feels like using something. I've been using the new Probe marker leads lately, and you can start to pick up bits off the bottom. You've got an idea if there's weed there or not. But if I want a real good look, then I'm going to use my FishSpy, because quite simply, you know, you cast out onto the spot, you lower it down, it has a look what's on the bottom. It might be silt, could be gravel, could be clay, could be little clumps of weed, but that little insight is a massive edge. But what I'm more, I mean, I remember using it on this lake last year actually. I came over to have a play with it when I first got it. I found an area, I put it out, and I actually put about 2 kilos of boilies all around it to see what it looked like on the bottom. See if the spread that I was getting was what I thought I was getting in my head. You know, and it was. Fishing quite tight to it. You'd be surprised, the boilies don't actually clump together and land nicely around it. They were spreading out, they were spreading as they were going through the water, and I really liked what I was seeing. I was coming back 48 hours later, and I couldn't help but have a little sneak. I was going to fish the spot come what may, but, and this is where I suppose you could say it's cheating if you want to, but I put the float back out, dropped it down, let it record, popped it back up, brought it back in, had a look at the information I'd got on my phone, and there wasn't one single boilie in sight. So one or two things had happened. Either the fish had come in and cleaned it out, or the coots had a free feed. But either way, it meant I could fish with super confidence. In my head, there's no way that was all cleared by coots in 48 hours. Fish had definitely been there and definitely eaten it. So I fished 2 rigs on the spot. I didn't put loads of bait out. I put about 200 boilies back over the top of them, because I knew there was nothing else out there, and I was pretty sure they'd turned up and eaten it, so I was sure they'd come back again. And do you know what? I had 2 bites that night. Both of those rods went. And it's not totally thanks to the float. I don't feel like the float has caught those fish for me, but it allowed me to fish with more confidence than perhaps I would have done if I thought I might have been fishing over a couple of kilos of bait. So there you go. That's, you know, that's technology. That's the future. We're not saying everyone has to do it, and there'll be a lot of people on here slating me for it right now. But give it a go. You might like what you see.